Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We are nearly done with Season 3 here in Modern Warfare and Warzone, and to be honest, this season feels like it went by pretty quick. And although we still have a little over 2 weeks left until this season comes to a close, and Season 4 comes to take its place, a lot of attention is already on Season 4 because we know it is going to be a massive season all around. However, before we get to that point, we've got a few things left for Season 3 that are ideally going to send it out with a bang. So if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you are new here, we are always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, leaks, updates, you name it, you'll find it right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on to stay up to date with all of that stuff. Also, until Tuesday morning, code IMMORTAL will actually get you 30% off basically everything on gfuel.com. So if you want to try G Fuel for the first time, or if you want to restock your favorite tub, now is without a doubt the best time to do so. Anyways, the end of Season 3 is gonna be kinda weird, just gonna throw it out there, because we know we have one major title update left, that being the 1.21 update, and that patch will bring some new content to the game that we'll get to here in just a moment. But presumably, this update will be going live this upcoming Tuesday, since we know Season 4 should be dropping on June 2nd, and Infinity Ward typically won't release title updates on back-to-back weeks, so that effectively rules out Tuesday the 26th. However, that week will still have a smaller playlist update per usual, and as far as what we could see happen there, that's where more uncertainty comes into play. But there is a chance that the final week of the season brings a few surprises to the game too. Obviously though, the main focus is going to be that 1.21 update, which, as mentioned, should be dropping here on Tuesday. Of course, whenever we get an official confirmation on when it is coming, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated, but even now, we already know this patch is going to include some highly anticipated content. So, over on Twitter, WhosImmortal confirmed a handful of things that will be coming to the game alongside the 1.21 update, and that includes the new Hard Hat multiplayer map, which of course is a remake of Hard Hat from MW3. And here's what is even more interesting about Hard Hat. We essentially got a confirmation that it is going to be coming to the game this upcoming week, because it's actually glitching in-game for some players right now, where they will load into a pre-game lobby, and then the map name will actually say Hard Hat. However, the match never actually ends up starting. Now, back before Season 3 went live, I believe it was exactly 1 week before the season went live, the same glitch happened with the maps of Village, or Sawmill as it is officially known, and Backlot as well. And of course, 1 week later, they released. So history seems to be repeating itself here. Hard Hat is now appearing in-game by accident, and likely it'll be dropping here in just a couple of days. Now, here's another oddity, okay? We also have the gunfight map of Aisle 9 listed on the in-season section of the Season 3 roadmap as well, and up until now, we have not heard a single thing about this map releasing. Obviously, it is coming during this season, so sometime in the next 2 weeks, either this Tuesday, presumably alongside Hard Hat, or the following Tuesday to close out the season. Either way though, going off the preview of it on the roadmap, Aisle 9 appears to be a smaller version of the map Atlas Superstore, which of course is in both multiplayer and Warzone already, and I believe Spec Ops 2. So in the final 2 weeks of Season 3, we know for sure we are going to have 2 new maps coming to the game for multiplayer. And of course, per usual, those are going to be free for everyone. Then we also know we are going to see yet another new skin for Ghost added into the game, and this is something that apparently a ton of players are incredibly excited for. I see comment after comment after comment asking when the Ghost contingency pack is going to be releasing. And while we don't have an exact date here, time is running out. This bundle was originally previewed on the same day Season 3 went live, and it now has only 2 weeks left to release. So either it's this upcoming week or the week after, and the Ghost Contingency bundle will be coming to the game. And of course, this bundle features what is essentially the Loose Ends character skin for Ghost, alongside the typical weapon blueprints and other cosmetic items. Now, coming back to the 1.21 update, we also know that this patch will include at least some weapon tuning. We don't know the full extent of it, but according to WhosImmortal, in the next big update, which is update 1.21, the RPG is going to receive a damage balance adjustment, meaning it probably won't be a meta weapon for too much longer. I assume we will also have some other weapon adjustments made alongside that, but as of now, nothing else has been confirmed. So those are essentially the confirmations that we have for the 1.21 update. However, the end of Season 3 also has the potential to bring several other things to the game too. Now, I do want to preface here, none of this is confirmed. Some is inferred and is likely bound to happen. Other stuff simply has potential though, so take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, back when Season 3 initially launched, the European PlayStation blog previewed a new mode called Jug of War and also the returning mode of Sabotage, as two modes we'll see added into multiplayer. And of course, neither of them have been added into the game thus far. Sabotage is pretty self-explanatory, we have seen it before, whereas Jug of War is kind of like Safeguard from Black Ops 3, I believe, but with a juggernaut that you need to escort to your base. Now, we know we are going to see 2 more playlist updates for Season 3, so it is possible these modes get released in the coming days. Then, another thing that has been a relatively hot topic recently is the Season 3 Completionist Emblem, which is unlocked when you complete all 100 of the barracks challenges for this season. And the reason it's been such a hot topic is because, as of now, for completing 100 challenges, it's pretty disappointing. All of the previous Completionist emblems were animated ones, and this season is not. Now, to be fair, I think the Season 2 emblem, it was either the Season 2 or Season 1 emblem, was not animated at first, but then it got updated. So perhaps we could see the Season 3 Completionist emblem updated to have an animation in the 1.21 update as well. Now, the next thing to look out for is more of an educated guess and assumption, I suppose, but it is likely we are going to see some new teasers and hints for the upcoming season, and maybe even the event in Warzone that we know is happening in Season 4 too. In the previous seasons, we saw things like Ghost appearing on the television screens, and eventually even on the larger display on the Piccadilly map. We've seen other operators teased in calling cards and whatnot, so in the upcoming weeks, I would say there is probably going to be some small teasers added into the game to prepare us for Season 4. Apparently, some people are now actually hearing wolves howling in Warzone. I myself haven't heard anything yet when I've been playing, but if that is in fact a thing, it is definitely new. So maybe that's going to play into the next season somehow. Honestly, we're not too sure. However, some teasers are coming that we can almost be sure of based off of what we've seen happen in the past. Now, that said, there are still a few things that we're really not sure of, and that is duos for Warzone and also the weapon mastery calling cards. We've known duos would be coming to the game really ever since the start of the season, but we have yet to see the mode added in. And more recently, the creative director for Raven Software, Amos Hodge, said he didn't know when exactly duos would be coming to the game, since there were still a few more bugs they needed to work out with it. Then, as far as the weapon mastery calling cards go, these were first originally mentioned over 4 months ago at this point, and were said to be coming in the near future at that time. And now, the last time we heard about them was actually back at the start of April, when Joel Emsley said that the weapon mastery calling cards would not be too far behind the Obsidian camo and also the Gunsmith Customs feature. So going off of that, I feel like that sort of implies the calling cards should be coming to the game this season. However, we have no official confirmation there as of now. Now, one final thing I did want to mention is that per usual with the end of another season, that means everyone's battle pass is going to expire when Season 4 launches. Meaning if you don't unlock all the tiers and all the content in them, those items outside of the DLC weapons will be gone forever. And alongside that, everyone who is above rank 55 will actually be reset back to rank 55 for the start of Season 4. Now, you'll still keep all your weapons and all of your other unlocks, however, your physical rank and also your officer challenges will end up getting reset, so don't panic if you see that happen, it is a normal thing. But just be sure to keep that in mind as well as we approach the end of Season 3. So, with all of that being said, that is effectively everything we now know about the end of Season 3. And that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As I mentioned earlier, right now COD MW will get you 30% off basically everything on the G Fuel site. So if you want to try G Fuel for the first time, or if you simply want to restock your favorite flavor, now is the best time to do so. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.